Thunder Tiger MT4 G3.
Alright guys, a few people have been asking me what sort of modifications I've done to my Thunder Tiger MT4. So this is it. As you can see, it's had a fair bit of a bash. Just to have a quick run over everything, I've changed your servo, I've changed the receiver, I've changed the ESC. I've also done a little modification on the rear posts here, just because it allows you to run a greater range of bodies. Originally, you would have your wheelie bar that fits on the back here. I mean, it's very strong wheelie bar, but you can't actually mount half the things you need to, and it puts the mounting point, as you can see there, a long way back. Also, what else I've done is I've moved these shocks from the outside to the inside on front and back, just for the sheer fact of being able to fit more bodies as well. It still doesn't affect the way the spring rates work or anything like that. One of my other mates has got shocks on the front and back of his towers, so you know, just depends on what you're doing and how high you're trying to jump. So I've got a Savox digital servo there, steering servo. It's good for about 32 kilos, which is quite a good servo. It gives me fairly good range, nice smooth, very fast movement. Because you've got the massive wheels on it, you need a very fast movement. The Hobby Wing ESC, this one's the race edition. Not really much different from your standard edition, except that it comes in blue, and apparently it has a higher burst rate. Just replaced the receiver there, because the old one, after crashing it a few times, I broke the little tip off. It means I don't get the range I would normally get. Just an example, you can run your standard 1/8 scale bodies. This is actually the Gravedigger. A lot of people use the Gravedigger on the monster trucks because ground clearance. I went the other way and turned it into a lowrider. So it sits on here nice and low, and once you've got the pressure on it, it actually scrapes the rear, it's that low, so it's actually destroyed the back of the car. So you can use your normal ones. Also, to be able to fit more bodies, I have taken off the front bumper, which is just your standard front bumper. All the things I've taken off and all the mods I've done, extremely easy to do, and it shouldn't take you more than half an hour or an hour, let's just say an hour, to have everything off, rearrange the shocks, put the new posts on. No drama at all. Okay, but the reason I've done this is so I can fit 110 scale bodies. The reason I do this is they're cheaper. You have a bigger range, and you know, race look is fine if you're going for a race look. You know, you got Evos, got your Skylines, that's fine, not a problem. You've got your Sprinters, AE86, you know, fits on there fairly well. And I've found with the 110 scale bodies that if you roll it, you can, more often than not, with throttle control, get it back over onto your wheels. While saying that, depending on which truck and whatever you're using, you can do that with pretty much any shape, as long as it's the right shape. I also have the 1/8 scale bodies. You know, you hook it up with your light kits and whatever. And let me hook this up here. There we go. So custom kits, and these things I absolutely thrash them like you wouldn't believe. I'm not sure what sort of quality the camera is picking up, but don't know if you can see that there, but they're all cable tied together because I just bashed the hell out of it. My favourite body at the moment is this one, just because, you know, I've modified it, put the light track on, put these custom lights in. You know, and I do it all myself. I mean, I'm not a professional. I just backyarder like most of the other guys. As you can see on the inside here, I've had to cable tie a lot of the body, just to hold the bed in, because doing a lot of jumps, and I do a lot of jumps. I find that I break a lot of bodies. But this is reduced after changing those rear posts. They just they don't seem as harsh on the bodies with the post. Where is the wheelie bar? With the wheelie bar here, you've got this long, I don't know, it's essentially a body support. But if you're doing a lot of jumps and you're landing quite hard, sometimes it bends these. Not so much the bends the support, it routes out the little holes here that the screws go into, and it actually changes the angle of these, and that tears the hell out of your bodies, just for the sheer fact that this is extremely pointy. So a lot of my bodies, well, not these ones that I've shown you, but a few of the other ones have just been destroyed, and I can't reuse them unless I get around to repairing them, because the back of them is just, it's just wrecked. So I've just changed them, and no dramas. And I think I've got a pack here somewhere. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's all it is. Yeah, a little Thunder Tiger kit pack. The last time I bought these, I bought, they come as a pair, so you got a full set of rears, or a full set of fronts, depending on what it is. So it's just 2 posts in there. I think it cost me like $3.50. And the last time I bought them, I bought four sets, and I've replaced 1 set already, but it wasn't replaced because I broke them or anything like that. I actually was doing too many grinds on the roof on the AE86 here. Not sure if you can see that on the, but that is extremely scratched, and the angle of this rear glass here just meant that it was grinding the top of the post, and it was grinding away so much that the pin would go in and it wouldn't stay in, because it would only have like 2 mil of plastic to hold on to. But essentially that is all I've got to show you for now. To all the guys on the Wonder Tiger website, keep up the good work. Chainsaw, you're great. And this is essentially just a video for one of the guys in Mildura. This is what I've done, as I was telling you previously on YouTube. And just give it a go. I mean, $3.50, can't go wrong, okay? If you don't like the setup, take it off. $3.50 doesn't matter. You can always use those posts on the front if you break them. So that's essentially it. I mean, I have run the snow tires. I have run, buggy, sort of truggy style tires. But I just feel that these ones, for the setup, for a standard racing setup, you'd probably do something else. But for a bashing and jumps sort of setup, these ones work perfect. And because I've got 2 of these MT4s, one working condition and the other one I kind of cannibalize for parts if I need them, just makes life really easy. So that's essentially it. You know, I've had to replace dips and things like that from doing stupid stuff, but that's all part of a hobby. So yeah, that's about all for today. And if it wasn't pouring rain and a thunderstorm outside, I'd go out and make some more videos for you, but we might see if I can get out tomorrow and release another video for you guys to see some jumps and bits and pieces. So yeah, no worries. See you tomorrow.